So hello students and welcome back once again to the today's online session, that is a revised session over design of pre-stressed concrete structure. And today I am going to revise the next method or the next concept, that is called as pressure line method. Okay, so before going to the solution of problems, I'll just brief out what is pressure line method and how to calculate the stresses by using pressure line method. Okay, so what will happen here in pre-stress, the combined effect of pre-stressing force and the external force. So both the combined effect of the pre-stressing force provided by the tendon, which is will be there in the beam section, and the external load. Okay, the whatever the effect will be there, that will be resolved into a single force. That the combined effect of that will be resolved in a single force, and the locus of the point of application of this force, the locus of the point of application of this force in any structure is termed as pressure line, or it is also called as thrust line, or it is called as C line or compression line. Suppose the beam is subjected to bending moment M, then the C line will be shifted from P line. Okay, so automatically it will shift from P line. I'll explain that by a distance A. So A is equal to shift of C line from P line. So therefore A is equal to M by P. So you can find out the distance A, the shift of the pressure line is equal to M by P. So I'll just explain how it will happen in the beam. Okay, now you can see here we have the beam here, beam section. You can see here, and this is our the cable provided in the beam, which will develop a pre-stressing force P. So what will happen? The cable will be pulled and it will be tied at the ends, and when it released, it will develop a pre-stressing force P at the ends. So during what will happen? So this beam is subjected to a force P and even subjected to external load W. So automatically what will happen when the cable is released? So this cable try to compress the concrete in opposite direction. So it will develop a compression in this fashion. So it will shift. The pressure line will shift. The pressure line. So actually this is a pressure line. Okay, but what will happen in practically? The pressure will not be like this. The pressure will travel like this. Okay, and this will act as a pressure line or C line or thrust line. This is the pre-stressing force which has shifted by distance A, and that will be by using M. So the moment divided by pre-stressing force, you will get the shift of A. So what is the shift of pressure line from the originate? It has shifted. So that you have to find out. Okay, so let us take a problem. So when I solve the problem, you will get to know very easily. So I'll read out the problem here. Okay, so the statement of the problem is given like a PSC beam 100 mm by 300 mm pre-stress with a straight cable with eccentricity of 50 mm and the pre-stressing force of 75 kilonewton. Understood? So it's a pre-stress with eccentricity of 50 mm and the pre-stressing force of 75 kilonewton. The span of beam is 5 meter. Total load inclusive of self weight is 2.4 kilonewton per meter. Then determine and plot the pressure line at support, quarter span and mid span. Okay, for given arrangement, you have to determine the location of pressure line at support, quarter span and mid span. So these are the given data we have. The eccentricity is given, P is given, W is given. Then it is inclusive of self weight also. Then L is given, area is given, so you can easily find out the moment of inertia, section modulus. Okay. Now let's move ahead. So now what you have to do? So this we have, so the mid span, end span, quarter span. Okay. So as you know that the shift of pressure line from cable is A is equal to M by P. So we have to find out what is M, because P is given here. P is given. So we have to find out what is M now. So A is equal to M by P. So where M is bending moment at particular location. It may be support, mid span and quarter span. So as it is given, we have to find out also the location of pressure line from center of the cross section. EC is equal to A minus E. Okay. So total, if this is total is A. So it will be from center line, it will be EC is equal to A minus E. So we have to find out EC. Understood? So AC is equal to A minus E. Okay. So AC is equal to A minus E. Understood? So therefore at support section M is equal to 0. So automatically A will become 0. Understood? So there is no shift of pressure line at support. Understood? There is no shift of pressure line at support because movement at support is 0. Understood? Now next we have So therefore EC is equal to A minus C. So A is 0 minus eccentricity is 50. So you will get EC, the shift of pressure line from the center, is minus 50. Minus 50 means down, you have to come down from the center. If you get positive, you have to go up from the center. So I'll show you that. Then at quarter span, so you have to find out the movement at quarter span. That I'll not explain once again. Okay, so you have to understood that. So then you have to find out the movement at the quarter span. So we'll get again M by P. So see, it is why it is 10 into raised to 10 raised to 6, because it is in kilonewton meter. So you have to make it Newton mm, and this is in Newton. So you will get 75 mm. So therefore EC is equal to, again this is a standard formula, EC is equal to A minus C. So A is 75, E we know already, so 25 means it is towards top, or top from the center. Minus means bottom from the center. Then at mid span you can find out easily the bending moment W square by 8. So 7.5. So again A is equal to M by P. So you got 50. So AC is equal to 50 mm. Again positive. You have to go top. So now you have to plot that, which is very important. Now you have to plot that. Okay, I'll explain how to plot the profile of the cable or profile of the pressure line. Okay, now you can see here it's a cross section. So this is our center line. This is our center line, and then the cable is provided here with the eccentricity of 50 mm. Straight cable, which is mentioned in the problem. Straight cable with eccentricity of 50 mm. Okay, now we have to check EC. At support, how much you have got EC? You have got minus 50. At support, you have got EC minus 50. So minus 50 means down from the center. Down from the center. I am repeating again. Minus means down. Positive means up from the center line. This is the center line. Okay. So minus 50. Then at quarter span. So this is a quarter span. We will assume this is the location of quarter span. So quarter span we got plus 25. I'll show you here. Yes, we have got it here. Plus 25 at quarter span. So you have to go up. So we'll get somewhere here. Then at mid span, plus 50, plus 50. So when you get all these points, you have to join. You have to join like this. You have to mark the point, and then you have to join those points. Then you will get pressure line. Understood? This is very easy and very important also. So only thing is here you have to find out movement, the value of bending moment with respect to the location. If you made a mistake in bending moment, 100% the value of EC will be wrong, and the profile of the pressure line will also be wrong. So you have to concentrate to calculation of bending moment, and even you have to remember the formula. A is equal to M by P and EC is equal to A minus E. So based on that you have to draw the profile. Now next we will see one more problem, which is again a very small problem for your understanding. We will see. Okay, a pressure line, PSC beam 250 by 300 mm is pre-stressed by a force of 540 kilonewton at 60 mm eccentricity. Okay, then the beam supports the concentrated load of 68 kilonewton at the center span of 3 meter. Locate the pressure line, neglect sulfate. So they are asked to neglect the sulfate. So according to given data we have, so this is a loading diagram. Okay, a 3 meter span, and the beam is loaded with a concentrated force at mid span of the intensity of 68 kilonewton, and the other given data. So based on, you can easily find out what is moment of inertia. Then again the section modulus Z, M at mid span WL by 4, A is equal to M by P. So therefore AC is equal to A minus C. So here I have done here, you can see. Yes. So we have got at quarter span, if you want to check, you can find out bending moment. EC is equal to minus 12.7. So this is our center line. Okay. So from center line at mid span we have EC is equal to 34.4. So I can locate here. From here to here it is 34.44, and at quarter span we have minus 12.78. So we have to locate, mark this point, then join like this. So from eccentricity, so this is our cable location. They have given as the eccentricity of cable is given as 60 mm. So this is 60. This is very easy. So you have to find out that only one thing is bending moment and the value of EC. Once you get value of the bending moment and the value of EC, you can easily find out. Okay, so let us take one more problem, okay, which is again very simple problem here. So now here it is given as a rectangular concrete beam 100 mm wide by 250 mm deep, spanning over 8 meter, is prestressed by a parabolic cable with a prestressing force of 250 kN with 0 eccentricity at support and 40 mm at midspan. The beam supports the live load of 1.2 kN per meter. Determine the position of pressure line. So it is again a similar the first problem what I have solved, similar type that. So according to given data we have the required things you can calculate very easily. Then after that we have so the bending moment calculation. So at support is 0, at quarter span, at mid span you have to find out. Okay, so one thing is here, one more important is they are given the eccentricity at mid span as 40, but they are not given what is the eccentricity at quarter span. Okay, that one thing I have to give information about it. So the eccentricity at mid span is only given, quarter span is not given. So you can find out by this formula, the eccentricity at quarter span 4hx upon L square bracket of L minus x. So what is x here? You have to give the distance where you want the eccentricity, that distance you have to give. So now here we have to calculate at quarter span. So it is 2000 because total span is 8000, quarter span will be 2000. So it is 30 mm. So means the eccentricity, that is I call it as E2 at quarter span is 30 mm. So once you know E, you can easily find out movement m. If you get m by p, you have to do m by p. So you will get a. If you get a, EC is equal to a minus e. You have got e already. You calculate a is equal to m by p. So if you get a is equal to m by p. Once you get, so you can easily find out EC is equal to a minus e. EC is equal to a minus e. Okay, so that time you can locate the pressure line. That is one method. One more method, what you can do, one more method I'll just explain. If you try, that is good, you may get. So here you have to, what you have to do, you have to find out the resultant stresses now. You have to find out the resultant stresses. So at support, again the formula P by A plus or minus P by Z plus or minus M by Z. So based on that, you find out the stresses. You find out at support, you find out at quarter span. You at support C, M is 0, E is 0, so you will left with P by A. But here at you have to find out both P by A plus P by Z or minus P by Z, both you have to find out. At top, FT also you have to find out, FB also you have to find out, both you have to find out. The stress at top, stress at bottom, both you have to find out. Then next again at mid span, you have to find out both FT and FB, both. Then what you have to do, now the position of a resultant thrust from the bottom fiber of the bottom fiber you have to find out. So first see, this is for end, this is the stress distribution diagram for support. So with respect to that you have to find out the location of pressure. So from bottom, so S is equal to direct 250 by 2 because it's a rectangular, X is equal to D by 2. Then next for quarter span we have the stress distribution diagram. So this we have got 13.16, 6.83. I'll show you. Okay, you can see here we have got the top fiber is 13.6, bottom fiber is 6.83. So you draw that. So you draw that 13.6, 6.83. Then after that you calculate the location of the resultant force or the resultant stress based on the formula A1 Y1 plus A2 Y2. Like how you locate CG based on that equation you have to find out. So we'll get this. Then what you do, again for mid span we have the stress distribution diagram. You use this formula, then you calculate. You will get this. Okay, so by using this, how you have to locate now? See, this is the location of pressure line from bottom of the beam. So first how much you have got? 125. Yes, you can see here. So first is 125. For support we got 125, means it is here. It is here. For second you have got it as the location of pressure line at quarter span, we have got it as 138.19. So from here it is 138.19. So you can mark the point. After that for mid span it is 142.61. So again from bottom it is at 142.61. So you mark all the 3 points, then you join those points, so you will get the profile of pressure line. Once you mark and join, you will get the profile of pressure line. So this is a profile of cable. Cable profile is parabolic. You mark and join all those points, so you will get the profile of pressure line. This also you can follow. So both the methods you can follow. Okay, you try with both the methods and let me know. Okay, thank you.